Hello everybody, welcome once again to my channel. This is Evangel. Today we're going to be discussing something very important. Meanwhile, thank you so much for the support, thank you so much for the subscription, thank you so much for the views. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're new on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to hit the bell icon so that anytime I upload new videos you'll be able to get them. I am so grateful. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is a wonderful family I have got here. Thank you so much. So today we're going to be discussing something that is very important to everybody. I mean, to every couple, especially for new mothers. Intimacy after childbirth. This is going to be a totally different topic, but I just want to talk about it just a little in this particular topic because we are talking about challenges that women or couples face after childbirth. Do not forget, these are challenges. They are common, and it doesn't mean that you must experience every one of them. No. And it doesn't mean that if you don't experience any of them that you're abnormal. No. But we are just talking about them because we know that a lot of women are facing such challenges. Some of them know what to do, a lot of them don't know what to do. Some of them know it's yet it happens. A lot of them don't know it happens. So that stress, that psychological stress that you're going to have because you have some of these challenges, that is exactly why I'm doing this video, just to relieve you of such stress, such psychological or physical stress you might be going through. Now, intimacy after childbirth. Usually, if you deliver by cesarean section, that is operation, or you deliver by SVD, that is spontaneous vaginal delivery, intimacy is usually something people don't really want to talk about when it comes to after childbirth. Now, some men use it as an excuse to cheat. Of course, a cheat will always be a cheat, whether after childbirth or before childbirth or even 20 years after marriage. A cheat will always be a cheat. Some people will use it as an excuse to cheat. Others who are never interested in having intimacy with their partner will use it as an excuse. I mean, hide under it to have their craving moments of not having any form of intimacy with their partners. I tell you, people are different. If I healed after 2 weeks of delivery, you might not heal within 2 weeks. Some people might heal after 1 month, some people might heal after 3 months, some people might heal after 2 weeks, some people might heal even after 1 month. So it's usually different for everybody. But you should understand yourself and your partner. Your partner should also be able to understand your body system. Now, if you heal faster, okay for you. If you heal slower, still no problem. But resuming intimacy after childbirth is something you should consider with your partner. It's something you should tell yourself if you're ready for it, if you're comfortable for it or not. There is no particular time attached to it. Because the reason I'm emphasizing on this is because a lot of women will come to me and say, "Oh, Doc, I heard that you don't have to have intimacy with your partner until 3 months after childbirth." Oh my gosh. Well, some people heal even after 3 months. Some people heal within 2 weeks. So do you know when you are properly healed, know when you want to start, know what it entails, and when you start, please try and help yourself. If it's to go for family planning, you go for it. Because I have seen lots of women who got pregnant after first month of childbirth. I've seen lots of women who got pregnant after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. So if you're just coming out of all those hormones raging in your body, you just came out from all the stress, all the sleepless nights, and you now want to go into it again just right after childbirth, think about it. Think of how it will be on your body. You have not recovered at all from the hormones. You have not gotten back your uterus to its normal size. You have not gotten back. I mean, you're just trying to even Know how to cope with the newborn that just arrived and you're already getting pregnant. Please think about it and know if that is exactly what you want. So even if you're resuming intimacy after 1 day of childbirth, know how to go about it and know how to plan your family. That's very important. It's very, very important. So whether you're resuming intimacy after 1 day, or you're resuming intimacy after 3 weeks, or you're resuming intimacy after 1 year, do you. And please, when you are taking such a decision, make sure you carry your partner along. And for you, man, the husbands, the male partners, please give your wife time to recover. And do not use it as an excuse to cheat on her. If you have discussed with her and she is actually recovering very fast, good for you. There is no time frame to it. There's no time limit to it. Some men will say, oh, I cheated because she has to recover like 3 months. I have to give her like 3 months before we have intimacy. No, there is no, it is never one size fits all. Who said 3 months? Who gave that date? I mean, who gave that time frame? Know your partner. Know when she has fully recovered. Know when she has fully healed. And then if she's comfortable to resume intimacy after childbirth, you go ahead. But one thing you should understand is this. Some people have, some people who had episiotomy or the tear might not just recover immediately, while some will. I mean, it takes like some days for the episiotomy to heal if you're very okay, and then it can even take up to a week or two before it heals in some people. It's never one size fits all approach. So know what works for you, not what will work for you, and put her into consideration whenever you're taking such a decision. So another thing I want to talk about is for those who had a cesarean section or who delivered by operation. It is never a crime. So do not feel guilty. So do not feel guilty that you delivered by cesarean section. It's never a crime. Do not allow people to look down on you that you're less a woman. Do not allow people to talk ill of you because you delivered by cesarean section. And sometimes after delivery, I mean, for those who deliver by cesarean section, after delivery, you may notice that the wound, I mean, the incision is not healing. Sometimes you may have infection of that cesarean section incision. You may have some infection down there. Please make sure you alert your doctor. But in most cases, it heals properly without you having to go back for any form of dressing. But sometimes you will notice that you need to be dressing the wound sites for some time. Don't be discouraged. Don't feel bad that, oh, if you had delivered by spontaneous vaginal delivery, that you will never have such, you wouldn't have had such a wound infection. You never can tell. Anybody could have wound infection. The person who delivered by SVD, who had a episiotomy or any form of tear, could have wound infection. So do not kill yourself because you delivered by cesarean section. No, and do not allow anybody to look down on you or to tell you you're less a woman because you delivered by cesarean section. Now, the last but not the least, this is where we're going to round it up. Remember, we did the first part and this is the second part of it. So the last but not the least is going back to shape. Who are the plus size? Make sure you hit the like button on this video if you're plus size because we are all in it together. I am one of the in fact, I am the chairman for this particular last point. Difficulty in going back to shape. I mean, the pre-pregnancy shape and all that is very, to me, to some people it's not difficult, but to a lot of women it's difficult. Now you start thinking about, oh, I had a flat tummy before pregnancy, now my tummy is protruding. Ooh, before I don't have any stretch mark on my body, my skin is flawless, and now I'm having stretch marks. I'm not part of that part. Thank God. Thank God. I escaped that, the stretch marks, thank God. Now you think about, oh, your skin was very lovely. Look at the way your abdo skin is looking, abdominal skin is looking. Oh, it's not really looking fine. Oh, I don't even want to look at it. Even sometimes when you engage yourself in some form of dieting or some form of exercise, yes, it helps. Yes, it helps. So if you are battling with going back to shape after childbirth, hit that like button. I'm serious about what I'm saying. If you are battling with it, hit that like button, because we are in it together. Yes, we are in it together. Sometimes I just tell myself I wasn't this big before. I mean, I wasn't this big. So what is happening to me? Sometimes I'll diet and diet. Yes, you will lose some kgs, but it still doesn't go back to what it used to be. Sometimes you will do some exercise, yes, but it still doesn't go back to what it used to be. So if you are battling with this particular point, you have stretch marks, you have all sorts of skin pigmentations as a result of pregnancy and all that, please hit the notification bell and make sure you subscribe. All these things I have been talking about, they are not just all the challenges that you may face or you may experience after childbirth. I just picked part of it. There are so many challenges. I mean, so many challenges. And that you didn't experience anyone does not mean you are healthier than the other person. No, it all depends on how we are wired, and it all depends on how our body system functions.